We have the pleasure of two physicians to introduce the Redox Alkaline Water Machine. We have with us Dr. Arlene Woodbury, MD, and Dr. Nicole Mary, ND. Physicians, would you please tell us about the Redox Alkaline Water Machine? Dr. Woodbury, we'll start with you.
I'd be glad to. I'm very excited about this machine because when I look at what the most important health values are to bring to our community, I think this machine is the answer I've been looking for a long time. A lot of people have health problems concerning whether they get frequent colds, their immune system's not strong enough, they have problems with constipation, they have problems with weight gain. They have a lot of problems, and I can show them that by drinking more water, we can make our body better able to eliminate, help our kidneys um, excrete better, have better bowel movements, and by detoxifying our body, we can actually be healthier. If you have toxins building up in your body, there are a lot of illnesses that can occur. And our immune system is stronger when we have better elimination and a cleaner body. This particular machine, our Redox machine, both helps purify our water and it also helps add much needed minerals. And I was excited to meet Dr. Murray because she's considering opening up her own health clinic. And we were talking about how this would be one of the first important things in her clinic to help the patients. And I was wondering what your first impression was when you heard about the Redox machine.
Well, I think, thank you, this is excellent. It's very simple. You just connect it and you don't even have to plug it in.
Oh, that's wonderful.
There's no electricity
No electricity needed. And there are 8 different levels here that help with the filtration process to purify the water and add the needed minerals. Now, we both know that one of the reasons minerals are so important, we've had a lot of technological advances in our society. In order to increase the crops, the farmers started using fertilizers, and that helped them grow much bigger crops, but it depleted our minerals. So even though our parents told us to eat our fruits and vegetables, now the plants that we eat don't have the same minerals because they're growing in soil that have very low mineral content, so the plant grows with fewer minerals, and then we eat them and we're not getting the same minerals that our grandparents got. If we eat 1 carrot today, 60 years ago our grandparents had minerals in their foods and fruits and vegetables. Now we eat 4 carrots to equal the minerals from 1.
Yeah.
It's
a
really difficult problem. So to answer that, if we can put back some of the minerals in our water, that solves a big problem for us.
Right. And this machine is definitely the answer to that.
Yes.
This water tastes really nice, and it's also at the same time hydrating the body because most people come in and they're ill, but it's usually because they're dehydrated or they're not having the right minerals, not enough magnesium, not enough calcium, not enough zinc. So this machine has a series of levels, and I'd love for you to explain a little bit about how that goes through.
There's one level that takes out the big bad particles and different things. Then it goes through another level, and they actually take out heavy metals, take out lead, take out mercury, and we all know that that's not good to be in our body. It has to be removed from the water. This machine does that. It also adds zinc. And if you look at a lot of the cold preparation things that you get from the drugstore, zinc is usually included. It's very beneficial in our immune system in fighting off colds, for example.
Definitely.
Then there's a whole layer that adds calcium and magnesium. All of us remember our parents telling us, drink your milk, you need the calcium for strong teeth and bones, and to prevent osteoporosis. So we know that calcium is important, and this helps make sure that the water has the right amount of calcium. Magnesium and calcium work together and need to be in the right ratio. This even adds the magnesium. Magnesium is important for the electrochemical processes in our body. That's the entire communication system throughout our nervous system. And for the heartbeat. The regular heart rate is dependent on magnesium.
Correct.
Magnesium is the second most important and largest quantity mineral in our cells. It also helps us with energy. It's very important in the ATP, in the mitochondria, in every cell, and how we get our energy from our food. So 2 of the most important minerals, this machine is making sure it's in the right balance in our water, and the zinc, which is important for our immune system and health. So I'm very impressed with that. It's taking out the bad things we don't need, adding 3 important things that we do need, magnesium, calcium, and zinc. And it's not just adding things, it's making sure that we have the right balance, because there's another level that actually cultivates the good bacteria that we do need. What's happened in medicine is as we gave antibiotics, it not only killed the bad germs, it killed the good ones too,
That's true.
and left our body out of balance. This particular system makes sure that the balance is there, and the microorganisms that are good that we need, it cultivates those. Gets rid of the bad things, cultivates the right balance, and gives us the minerals that we need. And minerals do matter.
Yes, definitely. And that's very important that it adds that extra benefit because you don't often hear that. Most times when you take a machine or you take a filtration system, it's going to remove all the microorganisms. So that natural flora that we have in our body that does help us fight infections, that does make our immune system stronger, are very necessary for our continued health.
Mhm.
So that is very important. But I know there was another level that you spoke about that actually magnetize and fix the
Oh,
size of the
yes.
molecules.
The structure of the water.
Okay.
This is actually restructuring the water and making it healthier. There's a magnetic layer, I think that's like the 8th layer,
Yes.
where it's actually restructuring the water, making it more stable, and making the molecules smaller. So they're more absorbable. It helps with the absorption of the water and other things that we need to get into our body. So that's really important. The structured better for better health,
Right.
this particular water.
Correct. And I think that that is the key to this machine, especially since we are always dehydrated. And this redox is going to help us with all the detoxification needs that we need. So the smaller molecules are good at an absorption level, but the machine itself, in conjunction with all the different layers, are going to help us to detox our body to get the redox that we need.
Exactly.
I think that's awesome.
In fact, I like what you said before. Detox with redox.
Detox with redox. That's outstanding. Well, thank you so much for answering my questions, and I appreciate seeing you again today.
Very good seeing you.
Excellent.
And I look forward to putting this in your center.
I look forward to it too. It's going to be outstanding.